All right. Hello. Can everyone hear us okay? Kelly, Daryl,
Yep.
Linnea?
Yep, you're good.
All right. Wonderful. Well, I'd like to start out by just saying thank you. Oh, Stacy raised her hand. Can you hear okay? All right. Well, I'd like to just start out by saying thank you for joining us this afternoon. We know everyone's busy and has busy schedules, so we appreciate your time and your efforts to learn more about our new partnership and everything that SBAM and One America has to offer currently and our new plans that we are going to be rolling out effective April 1st. So I just wanted to take a few moments to do a couple introductions. My name is Jeanette Robinson. I'm the Director of Agent Relations here at SBAM. My primary role is to just engage with agents, help everyone become more educated and understand all of the products and services that we have to offer to our members, which then in turn helps you offer those to your clients to better serve them and encompass their employee benefits as a whole. Linnea Kenny is our group life coordinator. She is the one that will be handling all of any incoming quoting, any questions you have about new business submissions, billing as your policies move forward, and just kind of your go-to for any of your life and disability questions that you may have. Kelly Nurick is our Senior Director of Products. Kelly handles all of the products and services that we have to offer to our members, which in return is the ability for you to offer them to your clients to better service them going forward as a small business. And now I will hand it over to Daryl Oliver, Group Sales Director for Employee Benefits.
Jeanette, thank you. And good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today. Excited to be here. Wanted to, and by the way, if you have questions, we'd love to keep this as interactive as possible. So we'll be answering questions at the end of this, or if you'd like to stop along the way and pause and ask your important questions, we'd love to address them. So, as you all know, SBAM has had a robust group life, short-term and long-term disability offering for decades. And have continued that under the prior carrier. As you know, One America became effective January 1, 2026. And we've made a lot of strong commitments to our partners at SBAM and the agent community, as well as your member groups. But we're excited to announce that effective dates of 4/1/26 and all dates going forward, we now have the ability to offer some additional group life plan designs, as well as short-term disability plan designs, and we'll get into that more in detail over the next few slides. We're also offering voluntary short-term and long-term disability for the first time, effective 4/1 and beyond, with very modest, very achievable, low participation requirements. And then from a value add standpoint, a friendly reminder, we have an employee assistance program that's available to all groups with just any one line of coverage. So that's an enhancement over what was there before. You know, in your marketplace, you probably recognize that most carriers only offer an employee assistance program if you have a long-term disability contract or maybe two or more lines of coverage. That's not the case here with our partnership at SBAM. You could just have a life insurance policy or any other policy, and all employees are going to be entitled to that employee assistance program. And then for every life insurance contract, there's travel resource services that are also embedded in the offering as well. And then, so what's new? What else is new? So we listened to our partners at SBAM. We listened to you, the agent community, and you said, we deserve more money, and we agreed. SBAM and One America said absolutely. a super value to the program. So we've upped your commissions retro on all your in-force business as well as all new business going forward to from 12.5% to a flat 14%. The second bullet point here again, and we'll discuss this in more detail. We have some additional basic life offerings, the set schedule of benefits, as well as voluntary disability products. And then for groups of just one life, again, we talked about the employee assistance program added at no additional cost. And oh, by the way, our employee assistance provider partner is CompPsych. Why that's important is that CompPsych is the nation's largest EAP provider, which gives your membership more access points than any other employee assistance program. Okay, so now let me pause here for a second. Any questions up to this point? Okay, we'll keep going then. So,
Keep going, Daryl.
all righty. So we made this simple to understand. Anything that's in red, and there's two options here, 10,000 and 30 are new plan design offerings effective 4/1. So before you had four options, a flat 15, 25, 50, or one-time salary to max 100,000. Now we've enhanced the offerings. Again, we heard membership, you, the agent, saying, hey, we want a lower option. We want something in the middle. Now you have it at 10 and a $30,000 option. All other things remain the same. And then moving on to the disability offerings, the short-term disability income replacement, probably forever under the SBAM offering, has always been 2/3 income replacement. I think we would all agree that's a very rich benefit. If you're a claimant, you're absolutely, really enjoying that, getting 2/3. But the industry norm is 60%. So we're keeping the 2/3 option, and any group that has it today will continue. But you as an agent have the option now to sell a 60% income replacement at a slightly reduced cost. So we are allowing effective 4/1. There may be some instances where one of your groups might say, geez, we want to save a little bit of money on short-term disability. And now they have that ability to do so. Or with new groups going forward from a quoting perspective, Linnea can provide you with either option, or if you want to see both, that's certainly an option as well. Elimination periods remain the same at a 0, 7, 13, and then also a 14, 14, 11, or 24, respectively. 66 and 2/3 or 60%, the weekly maximum will remain at $1,000 per week. Then on the voluntary short-term disability side, elimination periods and benefit durations remain the same. The voluntary short-term will be only provided at 60% income replacement, again, industry norm. And that minimum participation requirement is the greater of 2 insured lives or 25% participation. And to the right there, you can see the age bands and the respective rates, which again is very common in the industry. And then as we move into long-term disability, again, you're going to see that same consistent theme, 60% income replacement on a voluntary basis, both with a 90 and 180-day elimination period options, either a 5-year or Social Security normal retirement age, which in simplistic terms is benefit stage 65 for most, along with the corresponding age banded rates, the same very achievable participation requirement of 2 lives or 25%. So as we discussed, these product lines, the additional 2 life options, as well as the voluntary and the 60% income replacement on the employer paid short term, can all go into effect with April 1st, 2026 effective dates. Questions about plan design options and the enhancements at this point? Okay.
No questions. Keep moving.
All right. Keep this thing going. So, appointment. We have identified a number of agents that have need to be appointed with us in order to keep their commissions flowing. Thank you to those of you that have paid attention to our phone calls, our multiple emails. A good number, I would say about 75, 80% of agents have gotten appointed with us. But if you're one of those that still need it, please um, email licensing. You'll see the email there or that toll free number, and we will send you a link. It's a very simple and easy process. And again, in order to receive commissions, we have to have you appointed.
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about how to enroll your customer in the One America coverage. First of all, they have to be a basic level member or higher. What's cool about the One America and our Blue Cross plan is that if you enroll your customer at that basic level, we're going to automatically upgrade them to a premium level, which opens the door to an array of products and services, including our Ask an Expert online. If they have questions about HR or legal, they just log in and submit their question, and our partners with Mavasi and American Society of Employers will respond. We also have discounts on Davenport University, Founders Card membership, lots of different perks up at that next level of a premium membership. So that's just something extra that we are throwing in as a thank you, not only to hopefully make it a little easier for you as the agent when you're talking about the One America coverage and how it's tied to an SBAM membership. We have two applications available. One is they go to our website and they just fill out the online application right there. Or we have a fillable PDF that you can email to your customer, or you can print it out and they can fill it out and submit it back to us. We do have some paperwork that we need in order to get things moving. And I have them listed there, the group application, group enrollment form, employee enrollment forms. And then because we do have that employee assistance program that is part of the offer, we do need to have the employees complete that enrollment form as well. We have a quoting tool available on our website as well for you to plug in the information for your customers, and then it'll give you the premium information for each plan design that we offer. It's very important that you submit the paperwork either through our online service portal at sbam.org or to that email address that we have listed there, membercare@sbam.org. So that both of those pathways will find its way to Linnea. The reason why we want to have it through that email or that service portal is Linnea has a life, and sometimes she needs to take a vacation, or unfortunately, maybe she's not feeling well. And so we do have a backup on our team. We have Stacy, and we have a couple other people on our team who can fill in the void if Linnea's not there. So that is the most efficient way to get your paperwork completed. I also want to mention that sending information or inquiries directly to One America, it may cause some delays in processing. Because this is an SBAM exclusive plan, our team is the one that needs to manage the enrollment and the claims and plan the changes. So please remember to always go through either our online service portal or membercare@sbam.org. The next thing I wanted to talk about was all of the things that our member care team can handle for you. And as I mentioned, Linnea is the primary contact person for everything related to One America. She can help you with new business paperwork, employee enrollment changes, plan changes, if you have questions about the bill, and claims. So she is your go-to person for everything One America. If you're not familiar, SBAM has a custom billing. We are able to send an invoice for any group that's enrolled in our Blue Cross Blue Shield, Blue Care Network, and One America sponsored plans. So we do have a Dropbox that if you prefer to have your invoice emailed or mailed to you and you like to mail in a paper check, this is the information for you to send it to. We do have the option for you to pay your monthly premiums through ACH. So we do have that form on our website. Just fill that out and send it over to member care, and we'll get that processed for you so you can have that just automatic payments set up for your monthly premiums. So we have a fun contest that we have going on. Jeanette, do you want to talk a little bit about this contest that we have going from February through May?
Sure, that would be great. So we thought it would be fun to introduce our partnership and roll out our new products with a fun contest. So you can earn points by submitting One America Financial life and short-term disability, long-term disability, new business, anything from February 15th through May 15th. So obviously, if you've already submitted something that would be effective February 15th, that will count towards the contest. Our prize is going to be two Detroit Lions game tickets, lower bowl, and I believe at the 35-yard line, Daryl.
Yep, Jeanette, that's right.
All right, wonderful. And that will be a mutually agreed upon game as the season proceeds. Second place will be a $100 Visa gift card, and then third place will be a $50 Visa gift card. And then as the contest is rolling, we'll do some fun drawings and leaderboard kind of prizes as we go, just to keep everyone engaged. How to earn points, just for being here today, is 1 point towards the contest. Each new group application that you submit will be 3 points. And then from there, every product line will be an additional 2 points. So for basic life, 2 points, voluntary life, 2 points, short-term disability and long-term disability will also be worth 2 points as well. So if you have any questions in regards to the contest, feel free to reach out to myself or Kelly, Linnea. One request that we do have, obviously, you have to be appointed with One America. And then the other obligation was to be present at this webinar. So hopefully we can have some fun with this along the way and generate some new business.
Thanks, Jeanette. So I know we've gotten this question before. So we, as you know, our carrier used to be Dearborn, and we made the decision to switch to One America for our entire book of business. We made that decision based on a number of factors, but I wanted to just make you aware that we're getting some questions about the existing book of business, whether certificates are going to be sent out. I see Caitlin had asked that question in the chat. So, Daryl, do you want to talk about how we're managing the Dearborn group, the book that switched over to One America all at once? With the January 1st effective date and how they can get their hands on those certificates.
Yeah, Kelly, thank you very much. Yes, as Kelly indicated, there were about 930 different employer groups that moved over from Dearborn. Um, So there are, if you'd like the certificates or the plan highlight sheets, those are available, and they are obviously have been available for some time. So please let member care, the SBAM generic email box, know, and Linnea or somebody else behind the magic curtain will get those out to you. But rest assured, again, all coverages have been in place since January 1st. We've been paying claims for about 50 days now. And again, we've had other webinars, but if you want to learn more about the enhancements, there's a number of enhancements to what employer groups had before. Although that was very comprehensive coverage, we've enhanced some of the provisions in the contracts. And again, the one item that's been highlighted is that we've included that employee assistance program for every single group within the book of business.
Thanks, Daryl.
Mhm.
Um, Linnea, Jeanette, Daryl, did I miss anything? Is there anything else that you want to cover while we have everybody here together?
I want to cover one other thing, Kelly. I'm in the market. I'm here in Michigan. I know a number of you on this call, so um, I should have started my speech by saying thank you for your business, thank you for your trust in our partners in SBAM in One America. I hear oftentimes in the market customer service, so I always say that um, you know while there was a very obvious negative with COVID, the positives that I see as it relates to nimble carriers like us at One America, a mutual company that's been in business for 152 years, is that we've kept that core of local account management, speed to market with empathy. So you can continue to expect that out of this partnership at SBAM, that again, um, you are extremely important to us as agents, as are your groups. And our time service standards, I'd like to think, are above and beyond what the industry norms are. And certainly let us know how we can improve if there's any room for improvement, or let us know what you like about the partnership, and we will continue that.
Thanks, Daryl. All
I was
right.
going to just put in really quick. There was a quick question on appointment. If anybody has a question, whether or not you're appointed with One America, you can reach out to me and I can help you out with verification with One America on that. And then there have been a couple questions on our invoices that still show Dearborn. We are in the process of doing like an overlap right now of getting the transfer over. So you are currently covered under One America. It just isn't going to be fully updated on the invoices until we get through probably March. So just a heads up on that as well.
Thanks, Linnea. Okay, I have unmuted you, so if you prefer to raise your hand or speak a question, please feel free. Or you can always drop it in the chat. I am going to put in our website here in the chat as well. I'll be sending a recording and this PDF, which will have links embedded within the PDF. So as you review, or if you share this with other team members that you have, you'll be able to just click through these links and find the landing pages that we've referred to. On the top navigation of sbam.org, you'll see there's a special page just for agents. And there's also a brochures and forms page that has a special section just for life and disability. But again, thank you for your time. And please feel free to reach out to any one of us if you have specific questions or if you need assistance with anything. Jeanette, Daryl, Linnea, they're always available to come out to your agency as well. So say that you have a larger agency, you have a lot of team members on board that you think would find value in having us come out and do more of a one-on-one. meeting with you and your team, we're always willing to do that as well. So don't hesitate to make that request.
Thank you, Kelly. I was just going to comment that yes, I would love to come out. Daryl and I have made a couple meetings that we've done together that have been very beneficial to the agents and agencies, Linnea as well. And it's helpful just for a refresh of the products and services that we offer. And how we can combine not just what One America has to offer for you as an agent, but how we can combine those things together with everything else that SBAM has to offer to complete the package. So I'm very excited. Anyone that wants to connect and have a visit, whether it be virtual or in person, as Kelly said, we'd be more than happy to do that.
Okay. Oh, I do have a question that came through. Are there any industries that are not eligible? So we do have these listed on the brochure that's posted on our website, but Daryl, do you want to go over that a little bit about industries and maybe some of the restrictions on the sole proprietors as well?
Yeah, Kelly, great call out. Thank you for asking that question. So we do have some excluded industries, but they're very few and far between. The hard stops for us and our partners at SBAM would be cannabis. That we get that occasionally. Uh, Police and fire only, but if it's a municipality and it's not only just police or only fire, we're good. We're good on that. Mining, forestry, ammunition, mining. Those would be the industries that come to mind that we would not be able to quote on. The commitment that we gave to our partners at SBAM, and I've been doing the life and disability for over 3 decades. I will tell you that SIC code wise or industry carriers generally are going to decline maybe 15 to 18% of industries. But through this partnership at SBAM, we're only excluding about 4%. So again, very broad based. Bring us something like if it's in question, let our SBAM partners or me know, and we will work with underwriting or give you an answer very, very quickly. The other component to this is on sole proprietors or one life groups. We are limiting those one life groups from a life insurance standpoint to a max of 25,000 of basic life. And then for long-term disability, a 5-year benefit duration, as opposed to an SSNRA. What we've determined through the quoting of this is that probably no surprise, an exorbitant number of claims are coming from the one life groups. And so again, to protect the integrity of the pricing, the longevity, keep rates stable, those two safety measures were put into place with this transition. But please be assured that any groups that they've been grandfathered, so any groups that had Dearborn or prior to Dearborn, it was Lincoln, if they have any as their sole prop and they've got something up over and above the 25,000, or they've got a benefit duration on the long-term disability of SSNRA, we are keeping those. That only applies to new business.
Thank you. Thanks, Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any more questions? Okay. Well, thank you again, everybody. Again, if you have any questions, you know where to find us. And as always, we appreciate your support. Having the agents out there talking about SBAM, talking about all of our products and services and programs, it's such a huge value to us. And don't forget that you, as an agent, we also view you as a small business owner as well. And so I think some of the products and services that we offer, you may be able to take advantage of yourself as well. So if you would like a review on everything that is available to you as an agent, or as an agency owner, from a member perspective, we're happy to go over that information as well, too. All right. Well, thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay tuned for the recording and the PDF. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you, Kelly.
Yep.
Thank
Bye.
you, everyone. Have a great afternoon.